Hello traders, Lloyd Ray with HypedOnCrypto.com, your #1 source for cryptocurrency technical analysis and blockchain education. In this live stream, episode 73 of Crypto and Chill. Bitcoin, a little bit of the blues going on, but no worries. What's the big deal? There's no volume involved at all, but something that kind of recognized, right? What does this look like? I mean, 3 touch points on the bottom and then 2 on top. So we'll see if this plays out. It'd be nice to see us break back into this channel since the volume is almost inexistent here, but we have 55 minutes left on this 4-hour candle, so we'll dig a little deeper into it right now. Alright, so first off, just want to say thank you so much for tuning in on this Sunday evening. It means a lot. Could be doing anything, but choose to hang out with me and do some TA. Taking a look at the health of the market with Bitcoin. You know, you had multiple supports looking left, and you broke down. One happened to be 98.26. Couldn't hold that. You only were able to sustain above it for a good 12 hours or so. Then from there, we broke down, and so we look left, like immediately left. We had previous candle body closes, one at 96.50 and then the other one was at 94.83. Broke through both of those, but again on nothing, just bots, and now we're below the 50 MA, which was also another support. But again, we have time left on this 4-hour candle to see what happens. Really doesn't matter until we start seeing large volume candles that give us confirmation. Till then, I'm just suspect. Like I was suspect down here when we broke out on no volume. Okay, so just have to wait until humans show up. Gotta see some convincing stuff on our volume, otherwise it's really not that big of a deal. So don't be too distraught, but unfortunately it does look like maybe some sort of wedge pattern is developing. Okay, just like you have 2 upward sloping trend lines, okay, and they both will at some point way up here converge. Okay, so that is in fact a wedge with multiple touch points. Enough touch points to give validity to this pattern, so we'll see how this goes. Worst case scenario, hopefully it could just be we break down to 91.38, bounce off this level, and then run all the way up to over 10,000, right, if the pattern is valid. So we'll see what happens though. Alright, take a look at chat real quick. What's up, Jason? Mr. Selecki?
Jules_Santana tipped $12.12. Crazy. My FIT for buy-in was 9,266. Learning a lot. Please
dude,
look at rec.
Thanks so much for that $12.12, Jules Santana, to Real Jesus Man. Thanks a bunch, dude. Yeah, we'll take a look at rec. That'll be the first altcoin we look at, man. Is that cool, brother? Appreciate you, dude. Means everything. So, you to Real Jesus Man. 92.66, you said. 92.66. Hey Daiquiri, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube, man. You to Jesus, man. You got any questions about TA? Us in the chat or Discord, man. Thanks so much, dude. 92.66. I'll see 92.53 a candle body close. So I guess did you get in there, or I don't think we got that low, did we? Maybe we got close to it. Well, just let me know. Just type it out. Let me know then what you actually did. Hey, Javier Soto, man. Thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. You Jesus, man. Put a sub. You got any questions, bro? In chat. All right. So we'll see how this plays out. Decent area value would be at 91.54 by the looks of this upward sloping trend line we've got. On the daily, it looks even better. Crazy enough, right? And we did talk about that bearish divergence on the daily. Look how nice it looks on the daily, right? All the touch points. You got 3 up here. You got 2 to 3 down here, right? So not very deep into it, so that's decent at least. But we'll see how this plays out. If we break down to that 9200 area, whatever, you can see our 20 MA is also right here. So we could maybe test that and bounce off of it. That'd be nice to see. But if you look here, right, very, very telling, right? We had a high here, then we made a higher high with significantly lower levels of positive momentum on a very significant time scale. So, yep, just worth pointing out to y'all, okay? But again, in an uptrend for now. You can always contradict the TA. All right, so let's just wait and see where we bottom out at. All right, now let's get to Ethereum. Yeah, I mean, definitely had some sort of neckline right here, right? Or, I mean, if the neckline, there was a neckline, it'd just be kind of like this. Kind of slanted. See how that holds up. I mean, you know, worst case scenario, if you do form that head and shoulders, right? If you already have, but I'm saying if the head and shoulders played out, the measure move wouldn't be that bad, but it'd still be pretty blah. Okay, 31.43 from the breakdown, the breakout, the bearish breakout. 143 measured move. Say it was right here. 31.43. Okay, that'd be right here. Okay. Alright, there's our measure move. If this slanted head and shoulders pattern, you know, the neckline got broken, we could easily see that area down there. So it's really not that big of a deal, right? I mean, I'm not that concerned about it. You're still well within this channel, unlike Bitcoin, where you're very, very sketchy, right? This is not sketchy at all. Ethereum is clearly in a bull trend with no bearish patterns, nothing, just marching methodically. So we'll see if we can hold this, but you've just had such a good run with Ethereum. And it's not over yet. It's not to say that you couldn't just test this again and break to the upside. Then it completely invalidates the head and shoulders pattern. But you know, you've got right now. You have that. I mean, that's just the price action. That's why we don't like the way it looks, because it makes a high, then it makes a higher high, then it breaks down and it makes a lower high than the previous high. Everyone in the market sees that. The bots see that, and they get out of the way. They stop buying, and then we break down. We have large red candles. We're getting a bearish engulfing candle right now. We have 48 minutes left on this 4-hour candle, but you know, the volume's completely going away. Look at that, just gone. So, but we expected that. We expected some sort of price action reversal when we got up here, because we did see very, very significant levels of bearish divergence on both indicator, the RSI and the MACD. So, no surprise the way this is turning out. So we'll see if this holds up, this little neckline, slanted neckline. Okay, it's gonna ripple. I'm sure it fell out of the triangle, right? Bearishly. Yep, there you go, man. Go figure, man. Go figure. Pathetic. I mean, what do you do? Like, what can you even do? You take your small amount of risk and nope, sorry. Just break down, get stopped out, and then come right back up, or just keep breaking down. Or come down and touch the 200 MA, whatever. I mean, these are the same shots we were taking when we were winning, right? It's just, you can't do anything when Bitcoin's terrible, and everything else just follows it, or it doesn't. Bitcoin could go up or down, and these coins are going to get wrecked. So, yeah, man, whatever. Great. So we said this could have been a good opportunity, and we just broke down bearishly. So awesome, man, awesome. Yeah, let's see if we can. I mean, there's other areas of value, I guess, right here. You look at candle body close and the 200 MA, 85.25, maybe, or just completely come back up. Yeah, completely come back up after getting stopped out on, you know, 1 Satoshi or something. Great, man. BNB, cool. Yep, remember the head fake on no volume last night? That's what happened. Bearish engulfing, 8 hours of selling, 8 hours of lower highs, and now a huge breakdown. You're testing your 200 MA, which is pretty critical level of support. So you don't hold this, see ya. Coming down to the, you know, the best area of value, the absolute best one. It's your last line. There's nothing else after this. So yeah, man, all these coins are just, what would you expect? So, Sim Triangle, I mean, this ascending triangle that looks so well, it looks so great, is now just completely disregarded in every way. So, I mean, you can still say that you have accumulation. If you don't break down, you know, to these levels, you're still making higher lows. Whenever you decide to bottom out, all pathetic volume, literally no volume left. It's just nothing, just bots, just moving the price down on absolutely nothing. One market maker comes in, buys, everything's just going to shoot up. That's it. So, BNB. And go to Rec. I'm sure Rec got destroyed too, like everything else. It's yeah, TA, cool. Coming back down to better areas of, hey, you might get another shot here. Areas of value down here. This was where we got in here on Rec, and yep. I mean, you're kind of at. I mean, you're not gonna hold this. I mean, like, okay, yeah, right. Why would this hold? I don't know why this would hold. I mean, gonna come down, probably test the 200 in May, right? So, yeah, we had a sim triangle, right, and we had a false breakout, and then we made a lower high than our previous high, and then we just broke down again. So. That's it, yeah, and who cares? Who cares about bullish divergence, right? Who cares? Screw TA, right? Pathetic, man. Everything's just stupid. Stupid market. Yeah, we'll put XVG on the list, for sure. Oh, God. We were never going to break 10K, man. Not on the weekend. What's up, Melissa? Cam? Jeff? What's up, Top Jesus Man? Still can't believe that, man. Still cannot believe that. What's up, Stuart? Honoru saying hello, question mark? Hello? What's up, Web Answer? Barack? I mean, yeah, we can put WPR on there. I mean, I don't know why we're even streaming tonight. It's just stupid. Just everything's dumb. Breaking down. A good area of value? Huh. That's funny. Yeah, Rec right here. Sorry, I'm behind on chat. Just trying to catch up. What's up, Mr. Matt Damon? That's right, MK Honey. Good price to get in Bitcoin. We were saying that the 9150 area would be a really critical level of ascending support that we've tested multiple times now and held. So yeah, really waiting on volume. Exactly. What's up, Brendan? Give me sound check, make sure the audio is not too loud. P. Miller, you got that right. LTC? Yep, it's on the list, man. We're going to take care of LTC Billy. Thanks again for that contribution earlier in the stream, or the day stream. Thanks, dude. What's up, Pablo? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can look at XRP to the US dollar. Yeah, man. It's going to be just as terrible as everything else. Thanks, Melissa. Just scrolling through chat. Almost done. Almost done with chat. Thanks, Logan. What's up, Sullytube? Jimbo? I'm doing alright, man. How are you doing? What's up, Yarrow? Crypto Yeti? What's up, Modified Mafia? Alright, guess we're good. Okay, so Rec, we'll see it hit this area and then hit this area again, hit both of these areas and then tank again probably. Just kidding, but you know, look at the volume. Look how you break down on nothing, like literally nothing. It's the lowest level of volume you've probably seen. I mean, we haven't seen volume really this low since back on the 7th and on a couple candles. This is some of the lowest volume we've seen. So, what do you expect, man? You just break down because no one's buying or selling, but only the bots play. Only the bots are just pushing this down, you know. So Bitcoin goes up, alts get wrecked. Bitcoin goes down, alts get wrecked. Nothing new. Nothing new at all. All right, there's your wreck. Get wrecked. Knowles, get wrecked, man. Get wrecked. We haven't looked at it in a minute, so. Hey, great Patreon trade. Back when things made sense, right? Back when it was during the week or something. Falling wedge. I mean, that's what I see, but maybe I'm just crazy, you know. Let's have a beautiful falling wedge and then just break down. Come on, dude, let's do it. Let's just be stupid and say, hey, good area of values here, but just kidding. Just kidding. We're just gonna completely disrespect TA and just tank. Let's do it, man. Come on. Great area of value down here. Great. If we get a descending double bottom, that'd be wonderful. Okay. That's a very nice pattern right there. Very nice. Just based on TA. Okay, just based on the textbook. Yeah, bullish divergence. Who cares, right? Who cares about bullish divergence? Impending reversal in price action. When? We don't know. Below your faster scale MAs. That's it. There's your nulls. Forming a very bullish bullish reversal. Well, it's actually a bullish continuation pattern in this context, but you know, is what it is. So we said the symmetrical triangulator broke out a very, very large, significant pattern. The measured move was 49,312, so we didn't even quite get there. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. You're not showing any kind of divergence on your RSI, but definitely on your MACD. So we'll see how that plays out. It will make one more lower low and then bounce. Okay, measured move there for this wedge. Pretty large wedge. 7264 from the breakout, wherever that was. Say it was just right here, randomly. Okay. This is this measured move is subject to change. Okay, just because we're literally just doing a hypothetical of a measured move on a random part of the upper trend line. Okay. Whatever. We'll say that's the measured move, okay, of the wedge. Right. There you go, Jason. Looks good, but who knows, man? Who knows? We'll just break down to absolutely. We'll just go to 0 on no volume. That makes sense, right? All right, let's go to Litecoin to US dollar. Now you weren't really. I mean, of course, this is gonna happen, right? Bitcoin does anything like this, TA is just gonna go out the window, right? Because it's tied to the US dollar. So, yeah, Litecoin's gonna do that.
Good with the bad brother. Keep up the good work. Everyone stay positive, stay hyped.
Hey, Mr. Damon, man. Thanks so much for the 1500 bits, dude. You G this, man. Means a lot. Thanks, dude. Means a lot. So, yeah, as we can see here, we just, I know we're in a channel of some sort. Because we haven't looked at this in a while. So, can we do top to bottom? I don't know. I don't really like that. Oh, we did something already. Just probably didn't save. That's pretty good right there. I can live with that. 1 touch point, 2 touch points, 3 touch points. And as you can see, you ran up and you literally touched the top of the channel and broke down from there. But again, that's really just all Bitcoin. So you're making a big bearish engulfing candle on meh volume, higher than the average red candle volume you've been having, but nevertheless, you're within your equilibrium level, so you're fine there. And I mean, good areas of value down here, I guess, right? Again, it's just, there you go. So let's see how far this can run, how far it can go down. But again, you're still within the channel, so no big deal, not even a problem. So the 162, and we got so close to that measured move. What was the measured move? This huge falling wedge pattern. We had an insanely large wedge pattern. So you know, we were off by $4. Yeah, $4 off the measured move. But it's not over. It just takes time. It's swing trading. It's not day trading, so it's going to take many days. But yeah, it's weird how you just didn't have any kind of bearish divergence at all. You just tanked. So it's going to happen from time to time. So there you go. All right, it's like one. There you go, man. I think that was for Billy. Yeah. No, thank you, man. Let's go to Verge. Yeah. Another one that's just getting wrecked, I'm sure. I don't even have to look. I know. Yep. See ya. See ya. Screw TA, man. Screw supports. None of it matters. Not anymore. Look at the volume. Look at it. You can't even see it. It's so low. You have not seen volume this low.
Logan tipped $8.88, was strictly a scalper and day trader, but you helped me to make some solid longer-term swing trades. Teaching and preaching patience like Crypto Yoda. TA aside, grateful to have a personality like yours in the scene, brother.
Thanks, Logan. Appreciate the kind words, man. Means a lot. Very kind. And I really appreciate it. You Jesus, man. So, with Verge, yeah. Just fell out of the, you know, what we thought was an ascending support line. Just fell out on literally no volume. And, of course, bullish divergence. But, again, who cares about that? We're talking about triple MACD Class A bullish divergence. Okay, so maybe would turn around at some point. But you keep making lower lows on your relative strength, so there you go. Just waiting for the weekend to end. My God, do we not hate the weekends because of crypto? Weekends suck for crypto so bad. It's like it should just be closed, like Forex. Just close it, because the only thing that happens is your bots, your algos, just get everyone stopped out. You know what? I don't think we're doing trade setups on the weekend anymore. We're not doing them. Okay, we're just not gonna do them. Stupid. What a joke, man. Close out all our positions on Friday, okay? Like you do in the regular markets. There you go, man. There you go. Here you go, Pablo. Here's your breakdown. Your huge red disgusting candle on nothing, no volume. Very nice spike in negative momentum though. Highest level you had seen since this breakdown. So you got that going for you, which is nice. You could wick up here and then have some sort of ascending support zone. You could, but who knows? I mean, you have to have buyers. You actually have to have people to buy to do that. So we'll see what happens with Ripple. I mean, my goodness, just was such a beautiful pattern, and it's not done yet by any means. Or we had some sort of, we just did something like that. Can't remember. Yeah, we had a channel or something. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. So yeah, really nice breakout on nice levels of volume, highest levels of volume you'd seen since the great FOMO times, and now you're just You know, you had this really big volume spike. I don't really know why, just to run up to touch this area. I mean, this is your third to fourth reaction high, and you had, this was your third reaction low, but you're just below it now. So we'll see. It could just come right back up. 30 minutes left in the 4 hour, on the 4 hour candle. So we'll see. Or move to the upside. Look, we had that bullish divergence. We made the move from that. Came back up here, double topped, whatever, and then broke down. So there you go. Lowest level of relative strength you've seen since back on the 6th of April. Okay, back down to these areas. So very, very weak on your RSI. Terrible. So there you go. Everything's dead. No one's even playing this market right now anyway. So I mean, eventually I think these things will come back up after stopping everyone out of every position ever, and then it'll just come right back up. Everything will. So, you know, early in the week, midweek. Yay, Bitcoin's making its lowest level of the entire session, 4 hour session, right now. Lowest level, 92.64. So great. That's awesome, man. But we said that we think 91.50 would be a great area that we could fall to, and then a little bit lower than that probably too. So that kind of is to be expected with our trend line, what we see there. So everything else should just tank with it, everything except some scrub coin, right? Whatever is out there. There's probably 2 or 3 terrible coins that have no value that are just pumping, right? There's gonna be a couple, you know there is. There always is 1 or 2. Yeah, Julia. Yes. If you have a rising wedge and you bullishly break out of it and confirm with volume, yes, you can measure move up for sure. It happens. It's not that common, but it literally is a way to measure. Yes. Possibly frantic. Possibly, man. Yep. Makes sense, doesn't it, Crypto Yeti? It does, man. It is, Stuart. I think we looked at it yesterday. Yeah, GNT looks great. Great. Gollum coin. Yeah, Gollum coin. It's going to replace Bitcoin. Right. Yeah, I mean, you want to look at Loom? I think we looked at it yesterday. I think our first time ever looking at it. Terrible, man. Yeah, what an S coin, right? Just another one of those S coins. But they're fundamentals, man. They're gonna change the world, man. Okay, sure they are. Talk to me in 5 years. I don't know what they do. Yeah, I mean, like any way you angle it, you had a breakout, and you just there you go. From the swing low to swing high, probably 61, yeah. 618, maybe, fib. 786. Oh, you're halfway between the 618 and the 786, so. We'll see us hit 49.82, that'd be nice. I mean, you're not on any support right now, you're just literally just floating. And your volume, again, like every other coin out there, is just terrible. Like, but wherever you bottom out at, if you bottom out higher than this area, that just means accumulation. You have higher lows than your previous lows. So, lowest level of RSI you've ever had in this 2-day period. There's Loom, man. There's Loom. Loom is like an abandoned pyramid. We did it, man. Here it is, Javier. We got it. I'm sure they are. I'm sure DGD's up. Yay. After stopping everyone out, right? Well, no, we had a completed trade. Well, half of the trade, like a first profit taking level. You could there were 2 different trades. You could have layered out, exited, but 1 profit taking level's hit, and then it tanked after that. What's up, Bryce? Is your source screwing with me, Crypto Farmer? I guess so, man. Oh yeah? Link blasted out of the rising wedge in a bear trend. Crazy, man. God, you were on the top? You bought up here? Oh man. No bueno, man. No bueno. Alright. Let's take a look at Tronics. I don't think anyone literally in here, no one even asked about it because it's probably getting destroyed, right? Probably not that bad. It's not that terrible. Volume inexistent, just gone. You didn't have bullish divergence, okay? Because you didn't make a lower low, but it's still good to see your negative momentum dry up like that, so. Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't see that. Well, here you go. Here's your Tronics. Using that 20 MA as a resistance. So, was that the 4th time now? Jeez, 4th time you've used it as resistance and just can't break above it. That's showing you're still in. It's pretty much validating that you're still in a short-term downtrend. That's what this means. Okay, so. But the retracement, you know, your lowest low of the retracement was a candle wick that touched 826, which happened to be from the swing low here to the swing high, a 50% retrace. So nothing abnormal about that. Very, very common on the market. So no problem there. But now you're making a, that's good. That's good to see. Now you're actually, you know, depending on how far you go, right, how bad this is, you're technically right now making bullish divergence on Tronics, because now you're technically making, look, a lower low on your candle body than your previous low. So, and as you can see here, was this low? Now you're making that lower low and much lower levels. So that's good. Bullish divergence on Tron, yay. There you go. Not the same though, really, for the RSI. I think you're just kind of matching it. Yeah. You're not making anything right there, so that's good. Impending price action reversal, maybe, but we'll see. That's just terrible that you're not able to break above your 20 like that, and you just keep testing it as resistance. And you're also you tested that 382, which is decent. So again, no volume. I mean, no one's playing this coin except bots. George Soros and his bots. Well, he's not playing it, just his bots. So that's Tronics. Oh, dude, be disappointed at everything except DGD and Golem coin. What's even the point? That's what I'm saying. Like, why did I even stream tonight with everything just so terrible? Like, all the charts are all identical. It's just like, might as well just keep our. I might as well just be one of those streams that's 24/7 that has no one in, you know, just got music playing and it's just a picture of a chart, or it's just like the live feed of a chart. It's like, because that's all that's going on. Bitcoin tanks, everything else tanks with it. Have fun playing that market. But that's the weekend. That's what it brings. That's okay though. Tronics though, you know, had a spectacular run. Okay, no one can deny that. The run's not over at all. It's just, you know, correcting. That's exactly what you do after nice runs to the upside. And I've seen Tronics, my goodness. Used to make some really crazy moves. You really like the. Look at this one time. I mean, you ran to the upside and you just broke down and you pretty much had a 100% retrace. So then after that, you never even, the great FOMO, man, you couldn't lose. There's nothing, just kept going straight up. Consolidation up, consolidation up. What's up, Drew? Drew Blood, Arizona. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for the sub, dude. You Jesus, man. So Yep, Tronics is just correcting, and it's right now at a 50% correction. I mean, it's higher than that, but we're going to see how low we can go. What if we get a double bottom? That'd be nice. Okay. Full working and selling, but they're not playing crypto at all. S&T, we hadn't looked at that one in a while. Wow, look at S&T. Holy crap. Y'all see that? Jeez. Take note of this one. That's fantastic. And bullish divergence to boot. Huh. Wow. Because look, you made a low, now you're making a lower low with lower levels of negative momentum at the bottom of a channel. That's nice. It's really nice. Who was that? EB, man. S&T. Very nice, dude. Very, very nice. See how it plays out, right, man? I mean, not much more to say. We had this very, very large falling wedge. We had a breakout on very nice levels of volume, and we've just been methodically marching since then. And we hit the top of the channel and broke down, and now we're at the bottom of the channel. And, you know, I mean, it's a good area of value, always is. You could go as low as, if you look left, you could see over here, right? Candle body, a lot of candle body closes over here. So, but then you also have your 200 MA that you could also test too. So, oh, the breakdown, literally no volume, just nothing burger. So, we'll see how it holds up. Set up an alert, I guess. Well, maybe not. Yeah, you're making lower lows, lower levels of relative strength, so no divergence there. Okay, there's S&T. Hope that was good, man. It was good. Yeah, the market's down. Invest in yourself. That's it. C&D, of course it did. Everything did, man. And it's just like, why I'm so frustrated. Like, you know, I'm expected to do like trade setups, like, and people are just gonna be like, oh, there's no trade setups for days, and I'm like getting self-conscious because I'm like, yeah, because there's no volume, and then it's like, well, then you see some decent trade setups, and it's like, okay, I guess I'll post them because people are gonna demand it, the Patreon, and then it's like this happens, like a no volume Rudy poo. Yeah, we can look at link. Just get wasted? Yeah. Still have a headache from 2 nights ago. S&T's volume's meh. I don't really see it. You know, it's nothing. It seems lower than average on the breakdown anyway. Yeah, we're gonna look at link. We're just scrolling through chat. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. Well, link. Okay. Yeah, this one played out. I can tell there's obviously a channel, right? But hey, you know what? No one asks about link. No one's like, hey, I request link. Nope. All these other coins, a billion other coins that people request in the stream. So we don't look at it. So, and I have 2 eyes, so I can't. And it didn't even hit the bottom of the channel. So, just bounced off this support area we had. Okay, candle body close. Random. Very random. Where it bottomed out at. Yeah, pretty good volume, and you had that bullish divergence stuff, but all these coins have bullish divergence. Who cares? And it's just like, oh, this one randomly just works out, right? Okay. randomly works out not touching a good area of value. So you're hitting that heart line though pretty hard, right? A lot of selling pressure up here. I don't know if you're going to break that, but here's the thing with Link, you know, say you do that, you move up and you top out here. What are you doing? You're making your second consecutive lower high. Okay, and then that means the short-term downtrend could continue if you're not careful, if you don't break to at least that 6102 area. So though it is nice that you're breaking to the upside, you still have a ways to go. You still have to break your previous high, which is up there. Okay, 6100. That's it. Let's Link. Let's see, maybe this, if you made the adjustment, maybe? That makes sense, because if you make the adjustment right here to where this touch point and this touch point occur instead of this one, then it seems like maybe you, okay, that makes sense. Interesting. But then you have to disregard this one. But this is the most previous touch. So yeah, making adjustments on your channels, very, very important, because that can mean you're off, right? If you do it like, if you have it like that, just when you have that new wick, and then all of a sudden it sets you free when you come down here. There you go. Pretty cool. What's up, Jonathan? Whoa, man, music's crazy. All right, Link, break your heart line, or really just make a higher high, 6100, break it. That's all I can tell you. Look, I mean, crypto analyst, there's no forcing trades. You see trade setups at good levels of value and you take them, and then Bitcoin tanks on no volume, and then they all get shattered. And it's like, it's not like we were forcing a trade. I don't do that. I don't force the trades ever. Say wait for them to come to you, and then some were just already at those areas, and it just goes lower, just randomly goes lower. Just take a look at I wonder how ICX is doing. I'm sure it's, you know, obviously the same thing, but yeah, same thing. We're about to be approaching a support, right? Yeah, big support coming up. Look left, previous candle body close. You gotta hold that. Big one. Don't, it's gonna be really bad. You've already broken some very critical levels of support already on no volume. And to be honest, you've now made triple MACD Class A bullish divergence. So to be honest, it's actually quadruple. You get a low, lower low, lower low, lowest low. Okay? You quadruple MACD Class A bullish divergence. And you're actually technically right now showing that some bullish, barely some bullish divergence on your RSI. You can see right here. Okay, you're making lower prices with higher levels of relative strength. So both your indicators are telling you price action reversal to the upside is very near. It's upon us. That you know, and you're hitting it right near a very, very critical level of support. You fall below this, it's going to be very bad. Could be very bad. You have a minor support right here at 41.16, but honestly, it's really right here. I mean, 42.16. You better not break that. That's it. Looks like a wedge too, maybe. Not sure. Yeah, you got a wedge too, some sort. Not a big one, but two downward sloping trend lines converging, aka a falling wedge with multiple touch points. That's enough. It's not your best wedge, but it's still real. Widest area of the wedge right there. We'll see how it plays out. You're in correction mode right now. Probably retrace 62% of the way from this swing low to swing high. Right, so this common area. Yeah, man, me too, Billy. Oh yeah, we got a rising wedge on link. Ugh. Gross, man. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. Yeah, might as well just get it over with. You're not stopped out, but you're in the red for sure. And honestly thought that we might hold that, and we said, well, I thought, you know, that if we fell below that, then we could touch this and hold off that maybe. We also said that this area too, this is why I made the stop loss so loose, because there were also areas of support here, right? Previous candle body close looking left, it happened on the 25th of February. That was a good area too that you might hold. But now you've fallen below one previous candle body close, and now you're looks like you're eyeballing, looking to approach the other one at some point, depending on whatever Bitcoin does. I mean, literally, this is just a Bitcoin chart. So yeah, you're in a channel and you're breaking out of the channel again. So bullish divergence, but really, really weak. I mean, the weakest RSI you've seen since, wow, the 29th of March. When was that? What was even going on? Nothing. You just were, I guess, breaking down like that. And that's when you showed bullish divergence there. Very interesting. But no bullish divergence on the RSI over here. Just very, very weak. But who cares, right? Bullish divergence on the MACD, meh. So we'll see if we can hold the 236. We got 8 minutes left on the 4-hour candle. So we'll see how it plays out. See how it plays out. What are you talking about? USCG vet still okay above the 200 MA? Which one? Brad, come on, man. You have any falling wedges that have just completely just kept going down? Think about Monero and all those Ethereum pairs. What a joke, man. It's like, if the trend's terrible, it's terrible. I'll take a look at it though. AE, yeah. Let's do it, Bradford. No, we can look at BCC, not on the local 8s, look on the 8s, but we can just look at it regularly. Yeah, BitConnect. Just people that have gone long on that exchange. Oh, any of them? They're all above the 200, all well above their 200 MAs. Yeah, way above them. My goodness. You want to know what Bitcoin's 200 MA is on the 4-hour? 83.42. I would prefer to not go test that area. But I'll tell you this, if that rising wedge plays out, you sure as heck would be. Measure move, but again, you're still in an uptrend no matter what. Until you break that 8,700 area, you're still in an uptrend. Well, BCC on Binance, it's BCC, right? It's just a ticker. I guess we can just look at it. We'll look at AE real quick. Yeah, I see the wedge. Just make an adjustment here. hard to say. I mean, I get it, you know, but it sucks right there. These touch points. It'd be stronger if you had more touch points. I get it. See what you're saying? Yeah. Falling wedge. You also got a channel too, but you can have both. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right there. Falling wedge. What's the retracement? We've retraced from the swing low to swing high. You're just now below the 50% mark, so maybe we could bounce off that. Yeah, decent area of value, but at this point it's like, you know, great. I mean, beautiful. Oh, cup and handle, man. Cup and handle. Yeah, like legit cup and handle. You're handling. Be interesting to see how this plays out. And you certainly have bullish divergence, but not on the RSI, only on your MACD. Lowest level of relative strength you've seen since the 21st of April, right here when you broke down. So very weak, very, very weak. Lower lows on price, lower lows of relative strength, so no divergence there. So that's it. There's your AE coin, man. See how it plays out. That's interesting, Stuart. I didn't know that. It's cool though. Very cool. Yeah, it was pumping like crazy. Hungry probe. PRL Drew is not on Trading View, but we can look at Encash. It's called Night Rider with a Y, not an I. By Moonlight. I don't know. It's just some the Prime Thantos. It's like that synthwave stuff. Yeah, Encash. Well, no, I mean, I know someone wanted BCC. We'll go to Encash after BCC or BCH, whatever. Too bad Star Wars Worlds isn't here. He's missing out. We thought we recharted this. Beautiful falling wedge, hit your measured move, and you just continued running, and you're still okay. You know, kind of double topping a little bit, and yeah, you showed some bearish divergence. As you can see, you have to. It's so small. I mean, you can't see it, Kappa, but. Look, you made a high, you broke down, you made another high, so you double topped. When you made this high, you had this level of positive momentum. When you made this double top, you made a much lower level of positive momentum, which is Class B bearish divergence. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's real. So, pending reversal in price action, you're getting a bearish engulfing candle right now. 2 minutes left in the 4-hour candle. So, we'll see how that goes, man. See how that goes. I'm sure you could do some sort of channel, right? Don't really know if you could or not. Honestly, right? Now, you can't really call that a wedge. Right? I don't think so. I mean, you have two upward sloping trend lines, but that's more just a channel, right? We think, well, I think anyway, that we could do the 50% in the 618 at some point, the 219,893, and maybe the 250,247 area. Doesn't seem like an easy channel at all. So we'll see what happens. You just got to do something like this, I guess. All you can do. That's it right there. Okay, so at the top of it. There you go. Maybe break down, find some value down here. We'll see. That's it. But remember, bearish divergence. Yep, on your MACD. So it is time for your local on the 8s. Sorry, I hit it too fast. Let's do it. Let's go back. Feels like just last hour we were looking at Bitcoin. Here you go, 4-hour candle closing in 45 seconds. You know, we even made an adjustment to our channel too. Made that adjustment. When we did adjust our channel, as you could see, look, what were we really struggling to break above? That heart line. Pretty profound. And so again, there's 20 seconds left on this 4-hour candle, and we're below the 20 and the 50, and we're below a critical level of support on our channel, right? Making the adjustment, 1 plot point, 2 plot points, and then multiple plot points on top. So, and then also, what else do we see that regards this here, this tweezer double top, upward sloping trend line. And we also, you know, this resistance, and we also have upward sloping trend line for support. What does that equate to? Two converging upward sloping trend lines. At some point it converges up here, and that means we have a rising wedge. Rising wedge after an uptrend. If it's respected, it would play a reversal pattern, but we'll see how it plays out. Okay, 4-hour candle closed, and now you got a new candle. All right, there you go, below the channel trend line. So we'll see if we can stay with at least within this wedge. That's it. That's Bitcoin. Just doing your local on the 8s. It was 20 degrees, now it's 19 degrees. All right, let's go to Ethereum. Hey, nice. Look how you bounced. Look how you recovered at the end. That's nice. It would make sense though if Ethereum could show some strength while Bitcoin's struggling, because this one's it's tied to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's going down in value and Ethereum's not really changing much, you shouldn't be affected that much, and it doesn't seem like we are, which is good. What's up, Nubile Gaming? Thanks for being here, man. The whole screen is green? What? That is odd, Nubile. Ethereum US dollar is fighting very well right now. Interesting. David Hasselhoff, scary. Yeah, well, we can look at that, Yeti. We can look at that for sure. So yeah, just holding up. Crazy enough, you thought, you know, you were coming down to this neckline and you just bounced off of it or right around it, and now you're still below that 20 MA, you know, but got to make higher highs. If you were bullish in the situation, you'd want to break back above the 20, break this previous high, which was, you know, 82241, and then from there come back up to test this 83670 area. So wait and see. You had a pretty nice spike in negative momentum, so you know, the highest spike you'd seen since our initial, or our first big breakdown in this channel, right? So right here, not near as bad though, not near as bad. So that's good, but we knew that this might have been happening with the bearish divergence. It plays out well, right? Bearish divergence, just bullish divergence, whatever, man. Yeah, Billy, we can put ONT on the list, man. All right. Let's go back to Ripple. There you go. Back up. Look at the huge amount of, I mean, you lost half that breakdown, right? So now you're back up. See how it plays out. You're building levels of negative momentum, right? You made a low here, made this level of negative momentum, you made a lower low, you're making even higher levels of negative momentum, and that's not good. You don't want to see that at all. It's 3 times you've done that. Yeah, that's not good at all. Nothing to be optimistic about, besides the fact that we at least have all this room, right? You come down and touch the 200. I'll tell you, you know, Tronix did that. Tronix, before it had its very epic run, it had the same kind of crap, the sell off like that, and it came down and touched that 200 MA and actually double bottomed off that 200 MA before eventually finding some nicer areas of value, and then from there breaking to the upside. So hey, that was a successful trade, but no one remembers that one because, yeah, it's an awesome trade. But alright, let's just see what it does. It's all dependent on Bitcoin, I guess. I mean, I'm certain it wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Bitcoin. But again, no volume, inexistent, very low levels of volume, but very weak too. Very, very weak. You're 36 on the RSI, showing lots of weakness. So that's it. That's Ripple. Great. BNB, same crap. Same crap. Just breaking down. It tested off the 200 MA. We'll see if we can hold it. I mean, it did hold, but we'll see how long that lasts, right? If we just come back to the upside to make a lower high again than our previous high and just break down again, we'll see what happens. It's very disappointing. You know, you had such a textbook pattern, multiple textbook patterns, and it was just so poorly timed. It reaching the end of contraction period on a Saturday night and head faking on no volume really. I was skeptical. Had to remain skeptical of that. That was just crap. Yeah, right. Didn't even believe it. And yeah, of course, you wake up this morning to see, oh, of course, yeah, there it is. Huge bearish engulfing candle and just 8 hours of selling, 8 hours of indecision, and now 4 more hours of really bad selling. So now you're trying to move up a little bit, and you know, you still, despite how nasty that breakdown was, you still show bullish divergence, but whatever, right? Whatever. Still making, I mean, making lower lows on your relative strength. You're at 34, lowest level you'd seen since you broke down here. Okay, very, very weak, very weak. That's it. That's and I mean, maybe it's we're playing with this. Maybe this is how it works. Maybe we just had to readjust. Maybe the market's seeing that wick and saying that's what's being respected, right? That'd be interesting. If you do that, if you use these touch points down here and we adjust to that wick, we can see we'd still remain inside the triangle. Interesting. So there you go. We just adjusted that. That worked out. There you go. BNB. It's not bed and breakfast coin. It will not be called that until it starts doing something positive again. How about that? Let's go to InCash. Interesting. Very interesting. Forgive this. I don't even know. They're both the same. This is I charted that channel after that triangle. Just made adjustments. So a huge sim triangle. Okay, we had a sim triangle and we broke out of it. Actually, do y'all remember that sim triangle we had here and here? Nice break to the upside. We topped out. We hit our measured move on it too. Believe it or not, we hit that measured move twice. I never saw these prices again. We broke down. And now we're at those critical levels again. I mean, you tested 1, 2, 3 times, 4, 5, 6 times, 7 times. All this 200. It's just like 200. It's its home. It's 200 MA testing off it. It's its home. So soon enough, I mean, you break down, the measured move will be very bad. If you break to the upside, the measured move will be very good. So we just have to wait and see which way. Because I mean, of course, you have bullish context here. You're in an uptrend and a bullish trend, so any kind of sim triangle has that hint of bullishness, but you can never assume because you never know. You never know. A huge spike in negative momentum on the breakdown. It's okay. We'll see. See if we can turn things back around and get to the top of this triangle again. But you've got multiple reaction highs and multiple reaction lows now. A very valid triangle. These are the best areas of value. Just saying, hey, just go ahead and crap out and just go all the way down randomly to some crazy area and then come on back. Do that. But yeah, good areas of value. Don't care who you are. Don't care who you are. It's in cash. Gas seems pretty safe. Yeah, man. All right, ONT. Well, this is hilarious how you bull flagged in an upward sloping channel. You ran up and you touched the absolute top of this channel and you completely wicked down off of it, and then you just broke down from there. So pretty funny. Huge spike. I mean, the largest spike in negative momentum you'd ever seen right there. Never seen levels like that. Still trying to flirt with your equilibrium level with your MAs, but might just break down again. It seems like maybe some sort of head and shoulder stuff going on, but we've seen that before, right? We'll see. It's not good that you tested that same area. That, you know, your left shoulder, right shoulder. It's not really that symmetrical of a pattern, but I mean, you're in no man's land, really. So, guess we just scoot this up more. There you go. So, always good areas are up here, but who knows? You could just blast through this and test your 200. Flirt around there for a week or two or more, and then just come back up. No divergence in sight, so no volume either. Gone. No one's trading it anymore. Yeah, it's still very much in an uptrend, absolutely. And the fact didn't get affected very much by Bitcoin at all, man. This is doesn't seem like it was affected. It's just retracing from hitting critical levels of resistance and selling off. Other people had a channel just like this drawn. So Zorro. Yep, no man's land, exactly. It's ONT, man. Yeah, man, sure. Let's look at this trash Neo. Yeah, bounced off the 200 MA. There you go. Barely. Okay, bullish divergence. Bullish divergence on both your indicators, right? This was the strongest one I thought we saw of those setups. And I'm trying to remember... put it a little bit lower than the 200, but who knows, probably was right at it. So we've wicked back up, and yeah, that's it. Big bearish engulfing candle on no volume, literally no volume, just complete manipulation. So see what happens. Great. It's really like that. Well, I had it like this. Yep. Well, I mean, it was a good opportunity, and it just kept falling, just kept on falling, and my God, it looks like you had a wedge or something, and you broke down out of the wedge. You broke down bearishly out of a falling wedge pattern when you had bullish divergence on your RSI and MACD. How do you even trade? How does one even trade when that happens? Literally does the exact opposite of what should happen. So, and that doesn't happen as often. It happens, it's pretty rare how that occurs. So we'll see how it plays out. If that 200 will hold, maybe we'll get a double bottom off the 200. You know, it'll just fart around for some time, and then we come back down, touch it again, and then we bounce off of it. We'll see. Yeah, you had something like this, right? It's terrible, man. Like, what do you even do? Okay, that's it. That's it. There you go. Contradicting the TA. Like, inverse Jesus, of course. That's Neo. Oh, it does, Jonathan. Are you kidding me, man? We had 3 consecutive successful trades on Neo, man. It's just, it's not Neo. It's not like these things are like Beanie Babies, or they're not like, I mean, they are more like Beanie Babies because they're inanimate, but it's more like they're not people, you know, they're not companies that, there's just, they don't have personalities. They're just candles and charts, you know, so you're getting mad at it. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's just stupid the way the TA, though, gets disrespected on no volume. And I think that's the whole point, you know. Trying to trade on the weekend is much more difficult than trading during the week, as we could see. Just you break down bearishly on no volume, and sure enough, probably what'll happen is you'll break to the upside as soon as people start coming in the market again. So yeah, so we're just waiting on someone to do something, but I'm interested to see what the opening bell is going to be like on the stock market tomorrow. We had a really strong day on Friday. TA is very accurate when bearish, as we can see. I mean, with Bitcoin breaking all the way down to its levels, it respected the TA almost to a T every single time. Every single time. I'm sure One Man Army. Do we even really have to look at it? I don't know, man. I mean, I'm sure. Like, there's not going to be many anomalies, and the only ones that are the anomalies are just a couple crap coins that no one's heard of or knows about, and they just randomly pumping because someone's finding a hedge in it. That's it. Yeah, probably bouncing off the 200 MA like that. Yeah, 200 is always good, but a lot of people wait for the double bottom on the 200 MA. But we'll see. Just have to wait and see. That's it. How ZRX fared? Dow futures up. There you go, man. People getting liquid to get in on that tomorrow. It's decent. It got back up to its previous candle body close, but not able to hold. Still trying so hard. So yeah, we had that bearish divergence on both our indicators, and broke down accordingly, and bounced off the heart line, and we've made moves up, and we're just not able to break our previous candle body close, kind of double topping there, but it's not over at all. So a lot of indecision. Nah, I wouldn't. WUMSD, let it happen. Let that stop loss happen for it. I put it there for a reason. I put it below the 200 MA, just in case the offshoot chance we would hit the 200 MA, and we did, and we bounced off of it. So just hold strong, man. If you survived that, got a decent chance, man. Just hang tight, man. It's all no volume, man. These are not significant breakdowns anywhere in the market. No one's trading crypto right now. No one. And I don't know why. It's Monday in Asia, right? hey man, we'll see how it plays out. Oh, that maybe is it SEC? Yeah, people are freaked out by the news. You could play into it. I could see that being a correlation, quite possibly. Been going 1 hour and 20 minutes now. If you're enjoying this live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here, everyone, during these trying, troubling times. What's up, baseline? Stuart knows a lot about that, what's going on with the SEC. All right. Oh, I won't. I won't. Don't worry about that, man. Here's your yo-yo. Got wrecked. Nasty retracement on your yo-yo. And you hit your measured move, and you went way above that. You just completely tanked. Go figure. Yo-yo. Yo-yo no mo. XVG, we already covered it. It's the wrong one. XRP already looked at it. Yeah, look at XMR completely dumping. Complete dump. Wow. I'm talking about some decent areas of value. Oh, but who cares, right? But this is serious. I mean, like, this area is different than all these other areas. But it's like, where do you want to take your gamble? I mean, it's probably like down here. Lowest risk, my God. It's really ridiculous, man. It's crazy, man. I mean, complete insanity. You might get an opportunity down here. But you cannot argue with saying this is not an incredible level. I just don't know how you'd break below this and stay below this area. Completely dumped. Here's your XLM. I don't think we've been stopped out, but still disgusting. Here's Walton coin. Okay. Begin to areas of value at some point on Walton coin. Okay. Completely dominated though. You just couldn't. You obviously showed disgusting bearish divergence like crazy on both your RSI and MACD. So you knew that was coming, and now you're marching on down, trying to get to the best area value. But who knows if that's going to hold? And with this one, I'll be straight up. Like, look, you're not really making consistent higher highs. Look left, you're not. You tried to break this level twice, you couldn't do it. Now you're breaking down again. This one's not as well established of a bull trend as all the other ones. So just be mindful of that on Walton coin. We had that great trade, but look at this. I mean, that's just That 17,557 is critical, and you just double top there pretty much. Just broke down. So you're going to be testing that 200. That's pretty much a certainty. Why would you not test the 200 MA? Like getting this low, you're running to it. That's what you're running to. So that's Walton coin. Yeah, it is crazy, man. Nah. No, I didn't look at EOS. Just going through a bunch of coins. Here's your Won coin. Went too close to the sun, wings melted, now you're breaking down, and you're trying to run to better areas of value. And I'm sure you could hit this and fall below it and test 200. But yeah, of course, you're getting bullish divergence here, but who cares about that, right? Okay, so see if we can get down to these levels. We'll see. Vibe. Jeez, man. I have not looked at this one in a while. Oh, shoot. Get back to Vibe real quick. Testing that. Oh, you broke down below the 200 MA. Gross. Not good at all. Not good at all. Obviously, you probably had some sort of channel and you did not hold it. Wow. What'd you have, though? I guess it was kind of like this. Not a very good channel. Jeez. Broke down out of that. Give me a break, man. Terrible. I don't even know. Screw Vibe. Seriously, man? That's what you had, right? That's what you had. Rising wedge. There you go, man. $7.09, measure move. Almost there. Here you go. Rising wedge. Congratulations on all your success, Vibe. Terrible. Yeah, we actually did it at Litecoin. Yes, it was the second altcoin we covered besides the big ones. Getty. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna keep doing my own show then. Just randomly picking coins and just TAing them, I guess. So, all right, here's Ben. Hold on, it's music's settle down. So with Vibe, you had a falling wedge. You broke out of the falling wedge. You hit your measure move. You ran higher. You made pretty much a double top, but you technically made a higher high on your second top, and you made stupidly lower levels of positive momentum. Same thing with your RSI, lower levels of relative strength on higher highs. So bearish divergence, very real. And impending price action reversal, we got it. We came down the heart line, we wicked off of it, and now we're just floating. And you're correcting right now, and there's no telling where your swing low is going to be of this correction. Maybe that was it. Just got to give it time. Time will cure all our questions. It'll answer all the questions we have. Here's a swing low. It's a swing high. 50. Yeah, you're not even at your 50% yet. Your 50%'s 48,833 on VIN. Volume completely inexistent. These moves down, like literally no one did this but bots, and there was just no one to hold it up during the weekend. It was just nobody, nothing. So we'll see how this plays out. It's VIN. You hit one of your hit a profit taking level, 50%. 50% of the real fibs from the swing high to swing low, the correction. You hit 56,718. That was it. You only had a couple opportunities to take profit there. You never even hit the 618 before you broke down. But this may not be over. So, I mean, technically right now you are making slight levels of bullish divergence. Can't take that away. But you could go much, much lower before you turn it around on price action. So there you go. Made a low, making lower lows, lower levels of negative momentum. It's reality. Not getting that on the RSI at all. Just keep making lower levels of relative strength with lower prices. So that's VIN. Frankly, we actually took a look at Tronics already. Still okay. It's above that 50% retrace from the swing low to swing high. Yeah, we already looked at Exxon, didn't we? Yeah, it'll be fun. So it'll be fun, man, for sure. No, IOTA was not done, man. I don't know, people now want a bunch of different coins. There you go, Sean. Here was your VIN. We already looked at, I don't even remember anymore. There you go, ETC. Pulling an EOS. Remember, this was our entry, and then this one worked out. This trade worked out. Still keeps on going higher. That's nice. It's not, at least it's not affected by that crap that's affecting everyone else. Yep, Bitcoin showing stupid levels of weakness. Yep, just pathetic. You know, it opens up and literally no one's trading it, and it moves up for a second only to break down, and I'm sure soon enough it's going to start making lower prices very soon. Why would it not? It's just in no man's land right now. It'll at least come down to 93.28 and then 9300 and then 92.51. So I mean, I don't know how long this is going to last. Should be careful there, right? No idea how long this will last. Because I mean, these things, you know, they'll stay out of these channels for like, you know, a couple days, a few days, and you know, chop around, higher highs, and then just break down, right? But then we've seen some anomalies where they just don't do that. They're gone, right? But you gotta just think about your risk. You know, the risk involved. Now, if you bought in low, different story. But if you're thinking about getting in on this or something, it's a very high risk. So. But what do we know, right? Trying to get on low risk trades, and they just keep tanking. So, yeah, there you go. That's EOS, man. Or ETC. Maybe the future EOS, who knows? Thanks, Zora. Just thinking about maybe what coin to do next. To IOTA for a one-man army for sure, man. Make adjustments now. See how this works. You're holding this 50 at least, which is nice.
Crypto Yeti tipped $10. Keep your head up, nothing but love. Ikes and LTC/used LTC/BTC if you haven't.
Yeah, Crypto Yeti, man. Thank you. Thanks so much, dude, for that $10 contribution. Means everything, man. And yeah, dude, we covered Litecoin and ICX, but we'll look at it again, man. Dude, that's how it works, man. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll go back to ICX and Litecoin again. No problem. Just do it right after this one. So IOTA, you know, you're correcting. You're holding that 50, which is nice, but who knows how long that's gonna last? I mean, you've gone sky high, high flyer. Corrections are very, you know, make a lot of sense, right? So maybe we could do something else here. I'm not sure. Look, we hit our targets, our longer term targets. We're talking huge, beautiful falling wedge. We hit the measure move at 24,668, and this was a beautiful trade. And I mean, it's like, hey, if you're a new Patreon, it's like that's quite unfortunate because we've had so many good, successful trades. Just not a good timing. Not good timing. Let's give it a shot and see if we can do something here. Just wanna. We do it like that? Yep. Looks good to me. Just because you wicked up, you double topped here, and just broke down. So hard to say, but it'll be a good. I mean, it is a great area of value, right? But you know, again, you could just break down and test your 200 MA before moving to the upside again. So maybe just. Yeah, so here you are, one-man army. The run continues. You're just retracing, which there's nothing wrong with retracing at all. Great coin. Great coin that's just weathering this disgusting storm, and you're in the process of making slight bullish divergence, right? You had you made a low. You're not making a lower low. You're making lower levels of negative momentum, and you're testing the 50. So impending price action reversal could be soon, but again, you've got a long way to go. Could easily break down again, make another lower low, and make lower levels of negative momentum again. So you're not getting any kind of bullish divergence on your RSI. You're making lower lows and lower levels of relative strength. So yeah, that's about it. That's the state of IOTA right now. It's okay. It's just retracing. And what was the retrace from the swing low to swing high? Not sure. Maybe 618? Yeah, we're just now breaking below the 618. So I mean, you're like at 63%, not 62%, right? So that's where you are. See if we can hold that at 50, but if not, expect to at least come down here to test this, the 50% retrace and the bottom trend line of the upward sloping channel. And if you can't hold that, you're just going to break down to the 382, which is where we double bottomed before we ran up to the upside, and that's 20,224. If you can't hold that, you're going to test the 200 MA. 200 MA is normally a very good, very strong support. Normally when you break those and stay below those, that's a really bad sign. Really bad sign. So okay, that's it. There you go. That's IOTA. Let's go to ICX again. Okay, here's ICX. You know, you had a wonderful breakout. It was 3-month long correction. You broke out on volume, higher than average volume, and you've just been methodically marching in an upward sloping channel, and you finally broke down out of it. You're finally correcting, and makes sense. You know, these things happen, and you're at a pretty critical level of support. Looking left, that's a previous high. You better not fall below that. You're in a very bad time. Look, as you can see, after this high here, this previous high, where's the next real high? Previous high. Maybe down here, maybe, but really down here. That's the problem. Your trend could be reversing if you break below this and hold below it. Now you could maybe fall below it and test 200, then break to the upside, but just be careful. Just be careful, because a lot of these coins just getting beaten down like this are starting to flirt around and mess around with reversing their trend. Okay? You don't want to see that. So that's it. That's ICX. Fell out of that channel. It seems like maybe a falling wedge. You've got bullish divergence on your MACD, right? You made consecutive lower lows on price and consecutive lower levels of negative momentum. And you're technically, you made a lower low on price, made a lower low on price, and made higher levels of relative strength. So really looks really good with that falling wedge. So you've got 1, 2, 3 different indicators all pointing to a price reversal, but you know, to a bullish side, but no telling with I mean, that's just what the TA tells us, but when the TA betrays you, what do? You just sit there and say, great stuff, man. Yeah, we'll check out Enron right after BitConnect. I mean, yeah, maybe TR fun guy, but you just got to see how low Bitcoin goes, because Bitcoin it fell out of a channel, and to me it seems like a good area of support. So 9170, 9160, right around that area. That's what's up, Dan? Yeah, man, anytime, dude, of course. Sub. Yeah, he just continued breaking down. Makes sense, right? Extend this out more. Okay, so, no, we were talking about the daily. This is what these are. They look all out of whack because they don't scale right. So you could see we talked about we made a higher high on price than our previous high, and of course just stupid levels of positive momentum, like very weak levels, and that was impending price action reversal. There was the Twitter hack with Coinbase, and you just made lower lows from that point. Now you're below the 20 MA, and it seems you're probably, I mean, when you break below your heart line and your 20 MA, you're going to be wanting to run to your 50 MA, which is down here, which is confluent with that bottom trend line of the upward sloping channel. So, hey, Carinas, man, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. You Jesus, man, appreciate you. Oh yeah, that's right, Yeti. My bad, dude. So that's sub for you. Okay, ugly. Here's your Coinbase, Yeti. We were $4 off a measured move from this huge falling wedge pattern that had been established. It started on the 20th of February. I mean, the beginning of the pattern development, and it ended on the 11th, 12th of April. And so, very large pattern, takes time to develop and get there to that measured move. But again, we were only $4 off, and when we made a lower low than our previous low here, made, you know, bullish divergence, class A, got that impending price action reversal right here. Beautiful. Ran up to the top of the channel, hit this upward sloping resistance line, and topped out. Now we broke down, lower high, breaking down again, and yeah, that's it. That's literally it. So best levels of value are down here, but everything's at the mercy of Bitcoin regardless. So there you go. That's it, man. You're making lower lows on price and lower levels of relative strength. So hope that helps, Mr. Yeti. Thanks again for that $10 contribution, man. You G's, dude. You G's, man. Thanks, Karina, man. Means a lot, dude. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, we can look at WPR. We got wrecked on that one. Thanks, Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up, you get wrecked. Bitcoin goes down, you get wrecked. But I mean, like, you know, you're looks like double bottoming down here or something. Alright, candle body close right there. Yep, you just wick down like that, stopping us out. Right, so it's nice to see that, though, I guess. And I'm not saying nice to stop people out, but it's nice to if we have some sort of range going on, because this is crap. That's all disregarded. Okay, yeah, just set us up with an ascending triangle just to completely say, nah, just kidding, just kidding. Pfft. Joke, man. Low volume coin, easily manipulated, suck people in. So yeah, seems like you found some sort of bottom, right? Right here. You wicked off of that, and you're now marching on up. Don't know how this is gonna last, though. I mean, look, you know, you came up to touch your 50, and in a bearish trend, this is the exact price action that you do. You run up to test the 50 to fail it, and then you get completely rejected and break down. That's exactly what happens in bear trends. It doesn't matter if it's a short-term trend. It's signifying to the market, hey, this is still crap. We're still in a, whether it's a short-term downtrend, it doesn't matter. We're still in it. And now you're breaking down to lower prices, and yeah, we're gonna see how long this lasts. But here's your 200 MA. You just bounced off of it. Just gonna stop doing triangles and just start saying, hey, just trade on the 200 MA. My God. So that's it. Maybe you'll luck out, and we'll go back down to lower prices again to test this zone again. And it's like getting back up on the horse. That's what you wanted to call it. You know, I mean, those areas of value are there. They are. Now, where would you have your stop loss? Hard to say, right? So take a crack at the double bottom trade, right? You have one low. You come up here to do this, and you come down to double bottom, and normally that's where a lot of other traders come in to buy too, and then you see our move to the upside. And then you would just trade this, right? Where there's this clear level of resistance up here, so you get a 6.83 to 1 risk to reward. But no telling if you're going to get this price again, but a lot of times you do, especially after price action like this, where you run up to test the 50%, or excuse me, the 50 MA and fail to break down. So maybe we could get that. Might be nice to just give it a shot, or at least see get back up on the horse you fell off of with the bull crap ascending triangle fake out. Just, what a joke, man. So VR, there you go, man. It's meh. Crypto Late Bloomer, thanks for asking, man. Hope yours is doing well. Give me none of my stuff saved in my chart, so I know our stop loss. We're not stopped out here. We're just somewhere around here. I think it's maybe here, stop loss. But yeah, you got XLM, which really nice looking channel, and guess what? Breaking out of it. Go figure, right? Nothing new. Same crap. Time to kill everybody. Time to knock everybody out. When you got bullish divergence on your MACD so well established, your volume is inexistent, but yet you sell off. Yet you still find ways to break good levels of support. Okay, so we'll see how far we go. Let's just keep on making lower prices with lower levels of negative momentum. Let's just keep it going. I mean, you're at the lowest level of RSI you've seen technically since the 29th when you did this crap. And you remember this double? It was the slanted inverse double bottom head and shoulders crap. Remember that? That's the lowest level of RSI you're seeing now since then. Go figure, right? Go figure. That's XLM. So there you go, man. Not much more to talk about. Probably going to run to the 200. You'll probably do that. Or you'll probably come down like very close to it and then break to the upside, of course, because people, try to buy down here. And why would it be that easy? So just look at your volume, just completely, like, it's great, it's green, it's very large on upswings and then just inexistent on downtrends, on the moves down. Just no one's doing it. It's just some bots controlling that price. So yes, Julia. Yeah, it'll be recorded. It'll be recorded. Patreon, who are the patrons that are not able to attend, because we do understand that. We've been going 1 hour and 50 minutes now. Okay, there you go, XLM. Can't wait till we make lower prices. No, just using the whatever, so alright, let's see how it plays out. Let's see us come down to this level. Doing what we did here, and let's just come on down, man. Come on down to the 3700 area. Let's do it, man. Come on down here and then break to the upside. Kidding, of course, but we'll see what happens. So, well, we've covered a lot of coins in this stream, so. All right. Well, it's been a good stream. Been going almost 2 hours now, so thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate y'all. Y'all mean everything, and maybe things will get better tomorrow. Maybe some volume will come into the market for once, and we'll continue this trend we're in, and maybe some of our trades will not get stopped out on low volume. One could argue and say yes, Crypto Yeti. One could argue and say yes. So there you go, a new article posted to our website on Lisk. Y'all go check it out, hypedoncrypto.com. So again, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate y'all so much, and looking forward to greener days with you. And hopefully that'll be tomorrow. So until then, stay hyped.